Right, so the Steinhoff debacle continues to unfold. You know, when a share price falls in value by 90%, it's like a bomb going off underwater. It takes a while for the dead bodies to float to the surface. Today's news is that Christo Wiese, once one of South Africa's richest people, is deep, deep underwater himself. And stories are beginning to emerge that banks that lent him money in 2016 in order to buy more and more and more Steinhoff shares are themselves close to calling those loans in. One or two of them have already sold the shares in the market, crystallizing massive losses, people. I'm talking about hundreds of millions of euros per bank each. Big money. So I think you can safely say that when the 2018 richest people lists come out from Bloomberg and Forbes, Christo Wiese's name's not going to be on them. And neither will any of the investment banks that have been dealing with him lately be sending him a Christmas card. Not only are we seeing scandals at South African companies operating internationally, what about the South African branch of an international company? Here's a story for you. A 43-year-old Boksburger-based female is arrested this week for stealing 460 million rand from the local branch of an international conglomerate. She set up a mythical supplier, paid herself through an account in the name of her deceased husband over a 13-year period. My goodness. If you see some of the things she did with the money, you'd be amazed. Pictures emerging this week of cars, motorbikes, expensive luggage, jewelry in the house. I think they should add poor taste to the docket when they get to bring it to court eventually. The company from which she was stealing was an international medical supply company giant, Medtronic. They are the manufacturers of the world's leading brands of electric pacemakers. And I can assure you, when the bosses in the USA realized this was going on, I'll bet their hearts skipped a beat. So you know how people moan and complain about all the data that's being collected about us? You know, companies like Facebook and Google get this a lot. Regulators giving them a hard time, oh, nothing's private anymore. But remember, sometimes it works the other way. Like this story, for example. Utah-based receptionist at a bathroom shop, Isabel Azevedo, went to the bathroom, herself, the bathroom, only to see somebody basically sneak in, you can see the pictures, steal her handbag, run off with her phone and all of her private possessions. Anyway, a couple of days later, as happens, the thief and her boyfriend started taking selfies with the phone, which were automatically uploaded to her Google Photos Drive thing. So, there you go. Good job, Google. Well, all great artists should sign their masterpieces, right? I mean, how else are you going to get a big price at Sotheby's one day if you didn't autograph the work? Picasso used to sign all of his, but not so fast, liver surgeon operating in the UK. This story is about Dr. Simon Bramhall, who's been head up and cancelled from the list of surgeons in the UK because he wrote his initials on transplanted livers that he was putting into his patient. It's true. Apparently they use some kind of argon laser light thing to cauterize certain sections of the liver after putting it in. But in this case, he wrote his initials on the liver before stitching the lady up. I mean, you're not supposed to write your name with a blowtorch on somebody's liver, right?